And I didn't even finish this time. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Sorry for the tiny little delay, but I have the most excellent two-word excuse, and it is kettle corn. I'm very excited about this. I just went to the closet, not the closet, the pantry. What the closet where you keep the food, the food closet, And I was just like, ooh, I really want like a snack, and I kind of want something sweet, but like I don't really want candy. I don't really want, and I'm like. I saw like the little thing hiding down there, and I was like, oh, kettle corn. Oh my god, yes, that would be perfect. But it meant that I had to actually make it. Whereas originally I was just planning on getting pirate's booty and just eating that, which would have actually been more apt to what we're about to play. But whatever. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's had a wonderful weekend. Some level of relaxation, I hope. Mine was not, but that's what it is, I guess. Um, you know, it was fine, but it existed. I don't know. It was a weekend that happened. I just was how do I put this? There's nothing wrong with it. I had a relatively fine weekend, and I had like a bunch of stuff to work on for school. Blitzed that really fast, and I was really impressed with myself that I managed to write like a 3-page report in about like a couple hours. Which is not totally finished, but it's pretty much all done. Um, and yeah, I was just like, I was just tired all weekend. I was tired. It was not even because of the stuff I was doing. It was like an emotional tired. It was emotionally tiring. The whole week, I gotta respond to that. The whole week was like, I don't know. There's like I needed to get off Twitter was what it really was. I needed to get off Twitter because there was like a new outrage of the week, except twice a week now. There's like a thing, and like I am outraged by it. It was upsetting, all of the stuff that happened. That continues to happen, but like it was too much. It was definitely a point where I had to walk back and say, "Hold on, all right, can I help with this? Yes or no? Is there anything that I can do to help?" And if the answer is no, then why am I concerning myself too much with this right now? Because I need to focus more on myself, and I need to make sure that I am in a good place in order to like actually help people. And while all that was happening, then the weekend came and a bunch of people jumped in, asking me like, "Hey, can you do thing? Can you listen to me bitch about work or whatever relationships?" And I just had to be like, no, no, I don't have time. I don't have the energy. I'm sorry. I can't. So I didn't. That was kind of nice, but it felt bad to basically ignoring people. So I do have to respond to this email. Give me a second. I'm still trying to dig myself out of the daylight savings hole. I'd made the mistake of staying up until 1 a.m. on Saturday, on Saturday, Sunday. Wait, yeah, on Sunday. I stayed up till 1 a.m. on Sunday night. Um, and then if you stay up till 1 a.m., suddenly it's 2 a.m. and then you've got only 5 hours to sleep before work. And I was like, fuck, why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this? That was a mistake. And allergy season is in full swing. I can feel it. I can feel it. Like, right there. I've got this great postnasal drip thing going on. That's always real fun, especially this is when this happened last year at the beginning of the pandemic. It was just as nerve-wracking as it is now. Me just being here like, is it allergies or is it COVID? Oh good, we're back here again. So I keep grabbing this freaking candle that I have right here and popping it open and smelling every 5 minutes to be like, no, I don't have COVID, it's just allergies. Ugh. Which reminds me, I meant to message my doctor today to be like, I need shots. I need something. I should really do that tomorrow. To be like, let's talk about this. Oop. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump that. Okay, that's sent. I'm going to walk away from that. And yeah, Ragnarok, you're totally right. Can't give spoons that you don't have. It's a very important concept that it was frustrating to have to explain in some cases. Uh, I didn't respond to you this weekend because I needed to, like, take a step back. And you telling me about your trouble with working, not helping me. I love you dearly, but no. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Now, speaking of adorable dogs, this is an adorable dog. Trying to make sure it's totally in focus. So if I put it totally in my face, that is. This is an adorable puppy. Look at this little puppy. I want Corey so bad. I know. We're trying to find a place that actually lets us have one. We saw another place today. It was okay. We basically we're gonna say no, I think. Just because it's a little too small. It was a duplex though, which was kind of nice. You know, we didn't have to worry about upstairs or downstairs neighbors because we would get half the house. Basement with laundry hookups included. Then first floor was kitchen, living room, and bathroom. Second floor were the 2 bedrooms. The bedrooms were a good size, but living room was kind of small. Stairs were like treacherous looking. I don't know. They felt really bad to walk down. Like the steps weren't normal size steps. They were like a little thinner. They were well spaced apart, so it wasn't like you were going to trip, but like if you did trip, it's more of a drop than most times. I can just see that becoming a problem. It was enough that we kind of were like, okay, hold on. That's really awesome, Ragnarok. That's really awesome. I wish I could be close to paying off my student loans, but that'll never happen. What I need to do is I need to keep working for a university, because if I'm working for a university, they should be a 503B. No, 503C. Sorry. No, 501c3. There it is. It'll be a 501c3, which means that I can get my loans forgiven after 10 years of being on an income-based repayment plan. And unlike having your loans forgiven after 20 years, if you're not working for a 501c3, then they are forgiven without counting against you for taxes. I did not know that until recently. That after the 10 years of being on an income-based repayment plan, they are forgiven without counting against you. I mean, that's totally fair. And if I end up making enough money that I can actually pay them off a lot faster, while still being able to, like, you know, live, then definitely. But yeah, like right now I'm looking at, I easily have a little over double what I have out of undergrad, which sucks. It's not my favorite. I mean, the nice thing about the loan forgiveness thing is that it's not like it's a limited quantity thing. So I would say take advantage if you want to. If, like you said, you can finish it before then and can do so comfortably so that you can afford better things at that point, because you can put that money towards saving for other stuff, like, you know, property, which certainly be what I would love to do at some point in my life. We'll see if that ever happens. But there we go. Got it fixed. That's really awesome. Congratulations, honestly. Congratulations. That's really cool. Dobby is free! Master's given Dobby a sock! Huh. Oh man. One of these days. One of these days. Kettle corn was such a good choice. Oh. I can't believe I forgot I had kettle corn. I wish I had a bowl for this though. This is eating it directly out of the bag is annoying. When I make this stay open, fold it a little bit maybe. There we go. I mean, I'm almost close to paying off my cell phone, which I'm very excited about. I know that's a silly thing to be excited about, but I've only got like $200 left on it. I could pay it right now if I wanted to, but it's interest free, so I almost don't want to. Unfortunately, my phone is also breaking, so that's fun. I wonder if did they fix that? Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, no, it looks like it's still broken. Yeah, it is. Something they did after the latest update, just like it's planned obsolescence. I'm almost certain of it. But I haven't found another phone that I like. I heard good things about I have the Note 10 Plus, and I heard good things about the Note 20 Ultra, and I don't feel like getting it because it's only one generation removed from the phone I already have. And they're going to release a new one. If they are going to release a new one, they will release it in August. So it doesn't make sense to go buy a new phone right now when they're going to release brand new ones in August. It's annoying. Oh well. Oh well. Basically, the sensors don't work after a certain amount of time. The light sensor doesn't work, so like I get in my car and I have to turn up the brightness manually in order to see the screen because the sunlight is making it hard to see. Or like it won't turn on its side because the gyroscope doesn't work anymore. So the changing it to landscape versus portrait doesn't work. I don't know why. But if you restart the phone, those work for a little while. And that's why I think it's a software thing and not a hardware thing. Other people seem to have the same problem, but no one's figured out why it's happened yet. And because the Note 10 is old, they're not really supporting it. Nothing's under warranty anymore. Like, it's all very suspicious. It's all very suspicious. I hear really good things about the brand new S21 Ultra, but the key thing that it doesn't have is this little pen that goes into the phone itself and is amazing because it does a bajillion things. You can use the S Pen with the S21 Ultra, but it's not as good and it doesn't actually have the little hole for it in the case. And that's the key part because then otherwise you're stuck with whatever case that fits it or whatever. Versus this one where I've got this super shiny holographic phone with this like 80s retro wave, vaporwave palm tree design on the back of it. It's freaking cool. All the new ones are just like, it's white. You can also get black. We have bronze. Like, ew. No, bronze? Why would I want bronze? White and black? How boring. What is this, 2005? Like, this one's fucking holographic. Why would I downgrade? What's this whole business thing? I don't want a business phone. I want a fabulous phone because I'm a fabulous bitch, damn it. Need to tell everyone constantly. My Note 9 was purple. My Note 10 is holographic. And then the next one's going to be white or black. Woo! Fun. You know. Ragnarok, do you mind clipping that? If not, I can clip it later. I actually do. I don't go through my streams and like remember what I should clip. I really should. And a lot of things that I find funny throughout the stream, I end up forgetting. Excuse me. And again, I should not have drank any Coke. That's a problem. Anyway, let's get to the game because we got to do himbos. Himbos in space. Except it's not himbos in space. It's pirates and himbos. Yeah, this game is all about pirates. We get to meet Himbo Part 2, aka Nathan's brother, because, yeah, he has a brother. We also get to meet the not Lara Croft, Lara Croft. Forgot about that. All within the first couple hours, I think. So we'll get there. So Uncharted 3, I think, was the last one to be on. Double check this before I start spouting facts that I don't actually know. Uncharted 3. Oh, I did not mean to. Yeah, Uncharted. Oh darn. I'll make a clip of it. I'll make it work. Okay, so Uncharted 3 was the last game for the PlayStation 3, right? And that's why they released it as a collection for the PlayStation 4. Now they were remastered for the PlayStation 4, so they had better textures. The first one especially needed the most work, obviously. But they're still PlayStation 3 games. Uncharted 4, however, was built from the ground up for the PlayStation 4. So if you want like all the pretty, this is where it gets pretty. And they fix Elena's hair. It's not like these weird straight things that move in and out of her scalp at any given moment or through her neck. They fixed that, I think. 95% sure. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, so this is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Which definitely sounds quite final, wouldn't you say? I really hope that this transition just becomes like a normal thing. Like, forget having a smooth one. Just have a crunchy, gross the whole time. Excellent. It's gonna be a channel meme transition. Can we get a what's it called? Ooh, okay. And excuse me. Can we get an emoji of just the crunchy transition? It's part of my aesthetic, It's vaporwave, but vaporwave like you actually find it in the real world, which is like dead mall. So, oh man. All right, what do we got? New game. Okay, we're gonna go with light. Lock on aim, yes. Camera assist. That's fine. Vehicle camera assist. We'll be fine. Crunch tries me transition. Yes. I like that. New data. Don't erase the old stuff. Leave it be. All right, what do we got? What does the himbo have in store for us today? A loading screen. It's so good. Kettle corn is the fucking best. I should learn how to make kettle corn. I am a man of fortune, and I must seek my fortune. Henry Avery, 1694. I received a text message. That looks like a clip.
Crap. This is really not good. Hold on!
Oh, that's not a clip, that's a boat. Look at how nice everything looks. Oh, I have to do things.
Keep heading towards the earth. I'll try to hold them off. Ah, shit! Here they come!
Bounce. Bounce.
Got it!
I just landed on top of that person's boat. I know. It looks so shiny compared to the last ones. It's almost too bad. Well, I don't know if they actually would do like an Uncharted 5. Oh, they go by too fast. I can't even. Where is Black Sad?
Big boat! Big boat!
Oh.
Damn it, they're dropping mines! I see him! Keep heading towards the island! Don't let him get in front of you!
Haha! Get fucked, my dudes. Ooh. 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 And I. Oh, they really, really wanted me to go down, didn't they? Look at this man. Just cover me. No big deal. Just cover me. Hold on. No, there's a... Oh, so I don't even have to aim anymore? Oh, I don't know that I like this, but I also don't hate it. Woo!
Oh, shit! Calm as a bitch! Damn it! More coming! Well, shit.
Oh, different buttons to reload now?
Sail out the engine! Come on,
Is there a way for me to, like, refine the aim a little bit?
Working? Yeah, come on! Get us out of here! Head straight to the island!
Where is the... Okay.
Nathan! Rock! Dead ahead! You can barely see out there!
Okay, no, we're gonna...
Get them
Oh.
off of us! Doing the best I can here! Nathan, hurry! Just hang on!
There are a lot of rocks. Why don't you stop yelling at me and you drive? This is a really...
Watch it, watch it! Oh, shit!
Okay. Whew. Yes, this man is impossible to kill.
Nathan. What are we gonna do with you? You must be tired of these lectures. I know I'm tired of giving them. And now you have to stay here with me all weekend instead of going on the retreat with everyone else? I don't care. Yes, that is the crux of the problem.
Get it? She said crux. She's a
I'm
nun.
the one being punished.
Because you started the fight.
He wouldn't give me back my book.
I told you to leave those books in your room. You only have yourself to blame.
Doesn't give him the right to just snatch it from me.
Does that give you the right to start throwing punches?
Well...
It wasn't just about the book.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if they didn't pull Naughty Dog out of retirement for this. Retirement.
Nothing. I'll save it for confession.
Catholics.
No matter what I try, you seem insistent on going down the same sad road as your brother. What a waste.
What a waste. Speaking of... Oh. We get another sequence of Small Child Drake. He is Small Child.
Up and around we go. Whoa! Too slippery.
See, I was not raised Catholic and do not understand those who were raised Catholic. More importantly, I was not raised Catholic, and a lot of people seem to believe that I was, which is confusing to me. Like, if you're gay in if you're gay in New England, you obviously were raised Catholic, of course. I was raised Unitarian.
Not this way.
It's very different.
Nice and quiet.
Ooh, Jewish versus Catholic guilt. Oh man. I don't know that there is such a thing as Unitarian guilt.
Isn't it our job to help boys like him?
In the meantime, I'm neglecting the other dozen boys under my care.
What do you want me to do?
You know my opinion.
I'm not ready to give up on him yet.
You can't keep avoiding it.
Look, I'll talk to him in the morning. Okay?
Good night, Father.
Good night, Sister Catherine.
Oh, he can roll already? Is this where I'm going?
Gotta get to that window.
Ah.
Come on. Move it, sister.
Oh, she smokes. I mean, what I can say is that, like, I come from half my family being Irish Catholic, the other half being some version of Protestant. And because my parents married each other, it like caused a whole schism in the church and everything, whatever. So my mother was adamant that I be raised in like whatever way I wanted, which was good. An Irish Italian blend. You're right, Ragnarok. Very loud. One of my roommates is also Irish Italian. And I think I'm supposed to jump out when she turns her head, maybe.
Sister Catherine?
Darn.
Sister Catherine, I've forgotten my keys again. Can you open the gate for me?
Coming, Father.
What was I trying to say? She's also Irish Italian. It's a pretty common mix here in the Bostonian area. I'm just a Western European mutt. I'm not Mediterranean at all. There's nothing south of Germany for me. German, French, not Italian, Jesus. German, French, English, and Irish. Bunch of countries that fucking hate each other.
Almost there.
And are really good at drinking alcohol, which explains my tolerance. Excuse me.
Ooh, you gotta learn to watch your back.
All right.
Hey, it's good to see you, little brother. What was that? Really? Again?
It's nothing.
You told me you'd stay out of trouble, though.
He was talking shit about us.
So?
He said that Dad dumped us here because we're worthless, and Mom is in hell because...
Nathan, come on. They're just saying it because it gets to you, all right? You just gotta learn to laugh it off.
You wouldn't.
Well, do as I say, not as I do. Here. You'll
Ah.
catch a cold.
I dropped the thing. Uh-oh.
So, what are you doing here like this anyway? If the nuns
Oh,
catch you,
it landed on my knee.
Well, I got something for you, and I couldn't wait till Christmas. It's
Ooh.
outside.
One of these days I kind of want to try a 23andMe thing, but like, I don't know.
Nice jump.
Come on.
I
Hey,
cannot jump
give
that
me a
high.
hand.
There you are.
You're right. The sister's feeding you enough. The place is kind of empty. Where's everyone?
Some Bible retreat.
Yeesh. I remember those. How's Father Duffy doing?
He's the one decent guy in there. You should come and say hi.
Nah.
You are indeed Italian. Congratulations. I mean, yeah, the data collection part of it worries me a little bit.
This way.
I certainly don't think it's going to tell me anything I don't already really know, to be honest. I guess that's the other thing, is it feels like it's
Come on.
it's an expensive... I've just done enough genealogy research that I don't really have a question, I guess. I guess maybe the question is whether we're French or French-Canadian, because there's
You
some
didn't prop it.
I did.
question there.
At least I thought I did. No, it doesn't matter. We're gonna take the high road.
The high road?
Just follow me. Watch this.
Perfect.
And now, we take the high road.
Have you done this before?
Once or twice. Here, come on.
0.1% Japanese. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's one thing that I have to say. I kind of do wonder is like, is there something in there that I don't know about? It would be kind of interesting. So, maybe.
So, what you been up to?
Working mostly.
You still dating that girl?
Oh, Crystal? Oh, on again, off again. Currently off again.
Her name is Crystal.
Okay. No guts. No glory. Pull. Just don't think about it. You got this.
Come on. Let me. I mean, yeah, the health stuff would definitely be useful, I suppose. That's true. There is, of course, my family does have the standard,
Yeah.
you know, white American,
Stay with me.
Native American, what is the word I say? Mythological, potentially mythological Native American ancestor. You know, I don't know that I put a ton of stock into it because it kind of came just from word of mouth. So I definitely don't think that's the case for me. Oh.
There's a jump coming up.
Okay.
Right down the middle. Nice and easy.
Nice. Easy.
Oops. Was that a sin? I think that's a sin.
Is that a sin? I think that's a sin.
You ready, Tarzan?
Good. Oops.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, go ahead.
Just going across. Yeah, I guess so. That's something that I didn't really think of. That might be a good idea to get. You know, especially when it comes to like cancers and stuff like that. It would be nice if I know this sounds really stupid, but it would be nice if they could also include a test for hair loss. I definitely.
Just go around the corner.
I definitely would like to know when I'm supposed to lose my hair, if I'm supposed to lose my hair, and therefore know when to start taking drugs to not lose my hair. Because I like my hair, damn it.
It's a nice view, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I will then. I think they're on sale right now for St. Patrick's Day, just in case you might have some Irish ancestry, but you know. Considering my first name and my last name and my middle name, and the fact that I can trace my ancestry back to the county in Ireland where my family used to live,
You wait here.
I think
You watch me.
the Irish part is pretty pretty settled.
Your turn.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
And I think they can do county by county. That kid almost died. I think they can do county by county in Ireland now too, I think. Or at least that's what they were advertising.
I did it.
Of course you did.
Southern European.
Follow me.
His invincibleness started early when he was just a himblet. A himblet?
You know what?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna really enjoy that.
How about you take this one?
Really?
Yeah, really. I'll follow your lead.
Grappling hook!
Okay. Okay.
I would be surprised if they didn't offer something about it though, right? Where are we going?
All right. After you.
After me where? I don't understand. Where are we going to? Down?
Now, head down.
Oh, I'm going to keep my fabulous hair. I don't care how hard I work for this stuff.
Like that. We're out.
All right.
Check it out. Huh?
Whoa, you got the 250?
250? What are you talking about? No, this is the 500cc twin.
No way.
Yeah.
Where'd you lift it from?
Whoa. That's a low blow. But hey, I'll have you know that I am a changed man. Bought this with hard-earned cash. Here, come on. Take a seat. What?
The only time you pull a stunt like this is when you're trying to make up for something.
Uh-oh.
You are too smart for your own good, you know that?
Uh-oh.
All right. I got this job. Pays well. Really well. But, I gotta leave town for a little bit.
What's a little bit?
Like, a year. At the most, and then I'll be back before you even know it, all right?
Uh-huh.
You're bailing on me.
Come on, don't be so dramatic.
What, so it wasn't bad enough to leave me in that place? How could you do this to me, Sam?
Wait, I'm doing this for you. The money I make is for the both of us. And then in a couple of years, when you're out...
Years? Take me with you.
I can barely support myself.
I'll pitch in.
I know you think the orphanage sucks.
You have no idea.
Yeah, but it's the best thing for you right now. All right? Just gotta trust me on that one.
It's not fair.
Hey, nothing about our lives has been fair.
Oh, okay.
Made it work?
I never rode dirt bikes.
Sure.
My only frame of reference is Mario Kart.
You know,
And 250
Mike
is
was a
really
roller
high.
surprise. And I guess I'm gonna have to ruin the
Because
next one.
200 is
What?
the super fast one that they had to add as DLC.
Found Mom's stuff. Everything that Dad sold, I tracked down the buyer.
If you're saying this just to make me feel better,
I swear to God.
where?
On the other side of town. What do you say we go and get it back?
Tiny little bike.
It's not stealing if it was ours to begin with.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
pretty sure the cops aren't gonna see it that way.
Well, then let's not get caught.
Aha. Okay.
You ready for this?
Hell yeah.
Esto va a estar más fácil de lo que esperaba, ¿eh?
You're gonna have to do it better.
I mean, gear changes are pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. I don't drive a stick for a reason.
Let's go.
One of these days I should learn, but I don't want to learn from my father, so...
Chingada, este gringo sabe pelear, ¿eh? ¡Dale! Estás muerto.
Hey, we gonna tell me what the...
¿Te gusta esto?
En la cara. Vuelve ahí.
Una paliza.
Am I supposed to be touching a button here?
Save.
Elimínalo.
Is there a button that I am supposed to be hitting?
Muéstrale al gringo que
Oof.
manda. A ver cómo te sales
Whoop.
de esta, cara. Rómpele el brazo. Vuelve ahí. ¿Qué tal esto?
Asshole, let go of me.
¡Gánamelo!
Come on. Oof. This is way more brutal than...
Sport. Puedes hacerlo.
There's no block button. I just gotta take it.
Toma esto,
Give it
pendejo.
before I... Oof. Sure, fuck.
Come on.
Esto es por meterte con nosotros.
Oof. Oof.
Ahora sí.
Christ, that is...
Arrepentir. Dale una paliza, amigo.
Come on, amigo.
Te voy a matar, come mierda. Dale una paliza. Te voy a cerrar la bocota, gringo.
Come on, button matching. Yeah.
My turn.
¡Agarrate, idiota! ¡Suéltame!
Hey, we weren't
Fine.
fighting. Huh? Right, little guy?
Te voy a matar, gringo, come mierda.
Hey, give me a call when you're tall enough to ride the rides.
Te voy a sacar a tiras por el culo.
Solitaria. Cállalo.
Te voy a estar esperando
Excuse
aquí,
me.
¿eh?
I'm sure it's really not that hard. I'm just always terrified of ruining the gears or stripping them too much. I just feel like I would do that a lot.
Come on. How long am I supposed to be in here? Huh? Where's the toilet?
You looking at it? Have fun.
I will.
Nope.
Gracias.
Now you guys are convincing me to get one. Got my stimulus check coming. So is there a reason that you are in jail and in solitary confinement? So
Get up.
Man, I was having a great dream, too. Hey. All right, easy. Ah.
all right.
Cálmate.
Literally what I just said.
Es por tu culpa, pendejo.
Hey, any chance I can take a shower?
Cállate.
Morning, boys. Or is it the evening?
Oh, hold on a minute. I just realized I do not have subtitles on, do I? I can do that. Hold on. No. There we go.
It's hard to tell down here.
There we go.
Idiota. Get up the stairs.
Now it's not going to translate for everybody, but
Abran la reja.
I can kind of understand most of it. Hey, high school Spanish sometimes comes in handy, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, my dream car is still a DeLorean, which most of the time you have to get a stick, so I should probably learn.
Hey, Vargas, déjanoslo a nosotros. Nos encargamos de él.
Muévanse. Quítense, cabrones.
I've only ever driven
Have
automatics.
some fans.
Yeah, my adoring public.
Abre la reja.
¿A dónde lo llevas?
Es una sorpresa.
Diviértete. I do speak a little Spanish, you know. Wait, what did you say?
You'll find out soon enough.
Te lo advertí, pero no escuchaste. ¿Qué está mirando?
Nada, amigo. Nada.
De este me encargo yo.
Bien.
I can't drive this car, it's a three peddler. Good.
No, not that way.
All right.
Big ass door.
Yeah, this isn't sketchy at all. Hey, you know, this doesn't look like the warden's office.
He's in a prison in Panama.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, I pretty much only use Windows Alt codes when I'm like doing.
Through there.
Through here?
What's it called?
Here we are.
All right. Okay, take these cuffs off or what?
I want in.
In?
Whatever you hope to find up there, I want in.
Now, come on, Vargas. The deal was just to get us in and out of here. That's it.
Just? I'm sticking my neck out for you gringos.
Yeah, and Rafe is paying you a lot of money for your trouble.
See? But not nearly enough.
You were told not to open that.
Yes. I was also told not to take bribes, not to bring anyone here, and not to beat on my inmates. But here we are.
Just be careful with that. It's 300 years old.
I was a member of Captain Henry Avery's crew. You know who that is?
He was a pirate.
The pirate who pulled off the biggest heist in history and got away with it. I looked him up.
That's great.
Over
Can we-
$400 million worth of gold and jewels, all from one single ship. The Gunsway.
I'm familiar with the story. Can you get to the point?
I occupied the highest cell in the Spaniards' prison. Here. I hope someday you will find your way into this infernal place, bear my cross, and discover the riches of paradise.
What? What do you want?
The riches of paradise.
It's a metaphor.
No. You and your friends did not pay to get into this infernal place in search of a metaphor. I want in.
Right. I'll tell you what. Let me go up there, check out the prison cell. If there's still anything there after 300 years, you can take this up with Rafe. Now, come on. Letter. Por favor.
How you gonna get up there anyways?
It's a himbo in high definition.
Oh,
I just realized.
you want to do it since you...
Himbo
Yeah,
definition?
no.
Just don't break your neck.
That's the plan. Hey, did you bring what I asked?
Yeah, eat it just over there, under the work table, by the crates.
Great, thanks. There we go, piece of cake.
There we go. Crap! Leg hook.
Bingo. Now we're in business. All right, this should do the trick. There's the prison cell. How do I get up there?
Well, we start with this.
Here we go.
Excuse me. I'm not a huge fan of driving, to be honest. It's just not my thing. I don't like driving far, especially. And it's mostly because of commutes. Yeah, you're right, Digishell. That's absolutely the problem. It's one of the reasons why I'm really trying to get my commute back onto public transportation. But, ooh, okay, not that way. But yeah, the place we looked at today, for instance, was not that. It was far enough away that I would have to drive, but it would only be about 10-15 minutes. So, not bad.
Looks like I can slide down there. Look on that post.
Got it. Nice.
Wait till Sam hears about this.
I mean, since I was raised here around here in Boston, like, everything is within an hour drive, and so longer than that feels pointless to me, you know? Like, anything longer
Onward and upward.
or more involved than, like, a quick drive is just annoying. It's extra. Problem is, there's not really a place in the United States with robust public transit. I gotta be honest. Like, I found out recently, not too long ago, that Boston was rated, the MBTA, the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority, was rated as the second best public transportation system in the country, which is hilarious to anyone that knows about the MBTA because it is trash. It's just because here in the United States, we just don't pay for this, which sucks. And as for driving 2 hours and still being in LA, it's kind of that way in Boston too. We joke, but it's very true. You can... Boston is an hour away from Boston. Like, when we went to... I think we went to go look at an apartment a little while ago. When we went back, when we went back, when we went to go look at it, it was in, we're in the Brighton area. It was in Jamaica Plain, and it literally took us like a 40-minute drive to get to Jamaica Plain, which is hilarious.
Yeesh. I thought the modern prison was bad.
Why is it in English? Like, you can even see the text in the back is in English. Huh. Wait. Oh. No, actually... I can't remember who was number one. It was like a small city in the Midwest or something. It was very weird. But you're absolutely right. New Yorkers absolutely love to bitch about the MTA, otherwise known as motherfuckers touching my ass.
I can barely believe this place is still standing. Spinner sure knew how to build a sturdy prison. Wonder how many pirates died here.
If it's Spanish, why did they write in English?
This is pretty awesome.
LA's transit does sound kind of non-existent.
Oh, man,
I hear
Sam's missing
somewhat good things about San Fran and Bart. I know I've been on Chicago's
out. Here we go.
before,
Burns' cell.
but like,
Cell? More like a suite.
it's Chicago's L train.
Again.
Chicago's L train is
Squiggles and scratches must
really
mean
expansive. Fold? Fold? This looks like it needs to be folded. Aha.
Sun and moon. Alchemy symbols for gold and silver.
I remember getting on
Exactly.
the blue line of the L
Saw something
train
like
in
this on
Chicago,
the
and it just goes on forever. It's huge.
Huh. Well, that's part of the symbol. Ah, there's the other half. Now then. That's more like it.
There we go.
Okay, got a zodiac symbol. Sagittarius. And the Scorpio sign.
Okay, X and 2. 10 and 2.
Roman numeral 10. Nothing.
Okay.
What did that letter say again?
It said 10 and 2. Yeah. 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 Unless it means 12? Is there a 12? There is a 12. I didn't know it was additive.
10 and 2. X and II.
I mean, honestly, that's usually the best way to handle Boston as well. Just find a place to park, drive in.
Digna factis recipimus. Guess this is it. All right. Time to head back. Come on. Gotta watch that first step. Down we go. Huh. Now what?
Yeah, you did the thing. Good job, Nathan. Oh, yeah. That's the big problem, is the Boston to New York train is rather expensive, and you have to go through Connecticut. Like, I don't mean go through Connecticut as in, like, Connecticut's awful, which it is, do not get me wrong. Connecticut is awful, and you should avoid it at all costs. but uh, Connecticut is also you have to basically stop at New Haven, I believe.
Whoa! Yeah, let's see Rafe do that. There goes my shoulder. There's Vargas. I want a cut. I want in. I'll give you in.
Please don't die. There we go. Oof. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, crap. No. Whoa! Made it.
No problem. Easy clap. Okay. Yeah, the last time I remember going to New York City, I took the bus because it was cheaper. The bus is definitely the cheapest way. Plane is definitely the fastest way. And then train, I think sometimes is often just as expensive as
Now we're talking.
the plane, to be honest. The bus sucks, though. You are totally right. It is not a fun ride. And yeah, it would make sense to just fly out of Logan from there.
You made it. What'd you find? Greg? What?
Place was picked clean. If there's a clue hidden up there somewhere, I couldn't find it.
Are you sure? Were you looking in the right place?
Maybe I missed something in the letter. It could have been another tower that collapsed centuries ago.
Yeah.
There any plans to this place? You know, like blueprints?
Could be. There's a bunch of old files.
Okay, great. Go look through those, okay? See what you can dig up. Meanwhile, I'll talk to Sam. He's our Avery expert. Maybe he can make sense of this whole mess.
Right. I'll look through the files.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Classy.
When you're done talking to him, come and find me.
You got it.
Gringo, if I catch you fighting one more time, 1 week in the hole for you.
Nice acting, Vargas.
Well,
Almost as good as mine.
yeah, they don't build the traffic in when they do those at all. Atlanta to Orlando? Oh, that sounds awful.
Lo
Ugh.
siento, chicos. Tengo que irme. Claro, te vas cuando estás ganando. Para ti, ¿eh? Jesus, they worked you over good. You all right?
Just another day at the office. Come on.
Hey, whoa. You're gonna keep me in suspense, are you?
You were right.
No, we were right.
No.
We just gotta find Rafe.
No,
and...
Rafe.
Don't start, please.
Oh, come on. Like you said, we did this. You and me. Now this rich asshole comes in on the tail end.
How long have we been trying to get in here?
We had some leads.
No, we didn't. Okay, not one. So like it or not, no Rafe, no Vargas, and no getting in here.
Speaking of Vargas, we got a problem.
What kind of problem? Did he let you into the old prison?
Yeah, he did.
All right.
After he read the letter.
So how much does he know?
Enough that he wants a cut.
Shit. Rafe, if anybody else finds out about this...
I'll work it out with Vargas. Don't sweat it. Right now, let's get on to more important matters.
All right. Let's find somewhere a little more private.
That sounds more fun for sure. Do they have a train there though?
Coast is clear.
Okay, so what do we got?
Oh, shit.
Huh? Hey,
May I?
just be careful, okay?
Wood with gold and silver inlay. It's well made. It's hollow. Why would one of Avery's men go through the trouble of hiding a cheap crucifix?
It's not a crucifix. Technically, a crucifix is a representation of Jesus. It's not Jesus.
Well, you're right. There's no crown of thorns. He's tied to the cross. Well, if it's not Jesus, then...
Read the inscription.
Digna factus recipimus.
Ah, okay.
We
We receive the due rewards of our deeds.
Okay.
One of these days, I just want to have like an
Sounds
actual
like a
train
drawing of a
ride.
Catholic orphanage. That's St. Dismas.
Yeah, the penitent thief. What's the connection?
Guys, let's just pretend I skipped all of Sunday school.
Okay, during the crucifixion, Jesus is placed between two thieves, okay? One of them mocked Jesus. The other one, this guy, was penitent. Okay? He accepted his punishment with grace.
And Jesus brought him to paradise.
Penitent thief.
Yeah. What? You figured it out?
There is a cathedral of St. Dismas in Scotland.
Wait, the last sighting of Avery was in Scotland.
That can't be a coincidence.
No.
You know, I had my doubts about you too, but... Let's find Vargas. Get the hell out of this shithole. Oh. Let me guess, this is the guy you picked a fight with?
Didn't know he had so many friends.
Te dije que no hayamos terminado.
Mira, ya nos ganaste, ¿ok?
Muy tarde para hablar. Aquí no sales.
Hey, you know what?
Tú no te metas.
Okay.
Ooh, ow, ooh. Okay, hold on. You know what? We're gonna pause real quick here. I'm gonna look at the controls. Is there a button? Ooh, what the hell does any of this mean? None of this is helpful. View controls. Oh, okay, there's a button for that. Okay, so, all right. Reload, melee. There's no, like, block button? Jump, climb, shoulder swap. Roll, evade, maybe? Well, we can try.
Did you have to pick on the most popular guy in this joint?
I didn't hear you volunteer.
Guys, save it for later.
Ow, what the fucking...
I'm good for now.
Siéntate. Let's make this quick so we can get out of here.
Ow, this isn't a fucking... See, I don't know how you block in this game. I don't think you can. Very confused by this. I'm glad that they changed things a little bit, though, because, I mean, the old system was definitely getting kind of old. That's an open... Oh, I wanted him to use the thing there.
Damn! Some help here!
Oh, yeah, okay. Again, do not know how to block. Oh, come the fuck on. Thank you. I was waiting for that.
Hey, get off!
Ay, espera.
Ya basta de hablar.
Alguien más necesita que le recuerde las reglas. Alíñense!
¿Qué es esto? ¿Eh?
Dame! Are you bringing in contraband?
Vargas.
¡Cállate! Who do you think you are? ¡Llévalo a su celda! Trae a los gringos a mi oficina.
Yeah, the melee feels snappier and it's got weight.
Déjanos. Déjennos.
Took you long enough. We almost got killed, you know?
You still might.
Vargas? Seriously?
Oh, I didn't find anything. It must be in a different tower. Well?
How can I say? I was raised Catholic. I always carry one.
Funny.
Hey, look. It's worthless, all right?
You think I'm an idiot?
Okay, you want to renegotiate? Fine. Stop acting like a third world thug. Put the gun away. Thank you. We're willing to give you 10%.
Think half.
We're doing most of the work.
I mean, if you don't like Rafe, don't
Never find
worry.
it without us.
25 equals.
25. Does that sound fair, guys?
Suppose I can live with that.
Sure. Maybe 400 million divides nicely by 4.
Looks like we have a deal.
Yes, we have a deal. And if you ever cross me again...
Well, if you didn't see that coming. Okay.
That's that.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
You want to find out?
Guys, what are we doing here?
We're sticking to the plan.
Was this part of the plan?
Just follow me.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on!
Stabby McStab over there.
Damn it.
Oh, you know, through the door would be nice.
Vargas said the boat is right under the lighthouse. But which way? I don't know. Get outside and figure it out. Dead end.
The window!
Hurry up.
We got it! Let's go! Come on!
Okay, we're on improvise moment. He's killed people, but he hasn't killed people he was working with. I mean, he was greedy. What's his face was being kind of greedy, but like not necessarily a bad person, because he also, you know, Nate here is also greedy, so you know.
Right behind you! Keep going! Damn it! It's locked!
Shit! Another dead end. The fire escape.
Nathan, give me... Come on, Sam. Ready? And...
Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you.
My thoughts exactly again. I am being shot. Excuse me. And excuse me again. Well.
Seriously? Nathan! Let's clean house!
Ow.
Alright, we need to catch up with Brent. Quickly. You thought you trusted him.
Quickly.
I do! What point?
You wanna let me go somewhere? Okay. Oh, we're pushing. Okay, never mind. Thought we were pulling.
He's gonna leave without us, isn't he? Not if we're quick. Come on, after you.
They're everywhere.
Just keep going.
Okay, looks clear.
Damn it, this place is like a maze.
Yeah, it's like they don't want us to leave or something.
Oh shit.
Stay
Guard.
Business for a while, huh?
Hola, amigo. Right. Good to see you. Pick down that ladder for us.
We're close. There's the lighthouse. Like I said, stick to the plan.
I don't celebrate yet. That's right. Yeah, let's keep searching over there. Don't mind us. There it is.
Come on! And don't try to cross.
Oh, I almost felt like I didn't make that. Okay.
Hell.
On me! Get to the wall!
Now! Sam! Just keep going! Go! I got it. Sam! Come on! I'll pull you up! I got you!
Hey, it's like when they were kids. Oh.
Sam, no. No, you hold on! Hold on! Sam! Give me your other arm! Come on, reach! No! Sam!
We gotta move.
Well, he died.
Still down there!
No, he's gone. Come on, the boat's just beyond the wall.
No, no, I can't. Can't leave him behind.
Nate, your brother is dead. Either come with me or join him. Just have it your way.
Sam. Oh God, no. No.
Obviously, the invincibility is not a family trait. But boom. That boat is half underwater, I feel like. Okay. Title things. Okay, title things. I mean, culturally white though. What does that really mean at this point? Like that's so this is the point that I see made a few times on the internet and I wish were made more often. But like, oh hey, it's telling the story of the first game. Huh, because there's the U-boat. And then they're gonna start telling the story of the second game after this, I'm sure. They're gonna go through all the games. Yeah, there's El Dorado. Ha. 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 And that's Tom Selleck. It's Tom. So yeah, no, the whole idea, it was, I think it's like on, it was a screenshot. It was posted recently on a Twitter account that I recognize as a bit of a shameful follow, but whatever, is owning conservatives or something like that. It's basically just like conservative liberal shit posting against conservative idiots on the internet, and it's kind of enjoyable on a like base level. So basically the argument is, the argument that this random conservative person made was like, why can't we have white pride when there's things like black pride and Latino pride and stuff like that? Why can't, because there is no real white pride. That's not, white pride is, pride in a skin tone, and that's not really like a thing. It's racism. It's what it is. It's white supremacy. Whereas, you can have Italian pride, you can have German pride, as weird as that may sound, but you can have, actual pride in like German culture, not the Nazi thing. um, you know, pride in Irish pride, stuff like that. That is actual culture that is back there. And so I guess my frustration is just with this kind of annoying insistence that there is white culture. Not against you, Digishell. It's not exactly how I mean it. Just that, like, you know, this is a symptom of the American experience. I think the fact that, you know, we as a country in the United States, and with the vast, overwhelmingly white population that we have, the white and for the most part elite population here in the United States doesn't really have a culture of its own that it calls. You know, there is no necessarily American culture that they see. This is a clear point. They don't see it, because the ultimate American culture is the melting pot of it. It's the literal fusion that happens when you bring multiple, you know, communities together. But that's not what they're looking for. They're racist. This is racism underlying pretty much all this. And so it's this inability to see the culture that is right there in front of them as their culture, but trying to believe that there is some kind of collective identity and culture inherent in one of the few things that they have in mind, which is skin tone. And I just think it's just stupid to me, because you do have it. I mean, I have a corned beef brisket for tomorrow because it's St. Patrick's Day. And while St. Patrick's Day isn't really like the most Irish of Irish holidays, you know, if you go over to Ireland, St. Patrick's Day is more of a thing because we made it a thing, not so much because they had it a thing, but like it is, St. Patrick was still the patron saint of Ireland. But here in the United States, we've turned celebrating St. Patrick's Day into like a thing. But still, the idea of having like corned beef, and I don't eat cabbage, but potatoes, you know, it's a tradition that my family has always had, and it goes back generations because of my Irish ancestry. And that's culture to me. That's, you know, so that's why I kind of get frustrated by the term white culture, only because it is often either used by people who are racist trying to explain how they're not racist. Again, not blaming you for this, Digishell, or that friend of yours, but then the other side of it being like it is this point of kind of latent shame that there is this kind of inherent awfulness to white culture, which is just it. I just don't see much of it, I guess. There is definitely some stuff that is pretty shameful in what I might call American white culture. Casseroles can be great, can also be horrific. Casseroles especially. So, yeah. I don't know. Big long rant. Lots of thoughts. It's complicated is what it really boils down to. It's complicated, and I feel like a lot of white Americans try to simplify it way more than it needs to be simplified, you know, instead of taking some understanding that there has been mixing of cultures in the United States, and that in of itself is American culture. And then even within your own family and your heritage and ancestry, there has been mixing. Like, again, Irish, French, Italian, I keep saying Italian, Irish, French, British, and German. I love all of those cultures. There's so much fun to explore different parts of it that I didn't know about before. Maybe not the French part. I like French pastries. That's about it. I like French pastries, but I like German wine. And, you know, Oktoberfest as a concept is still awesome. That is 100% a thing. You know, the Irish side of me is definitely way more interested in the whole kind of clan thing, and learning more about music from Ireland, especially how it grew. Because, you know, the musical tradition of Ireland, the whole Irish jigs and reels. They're two separate things, by the way. Jigs are in 2 and reels are in 3. Well, it's really more jigs are in duples and reels are in triples. Anyway, like that's just, it's all interesting and it's ripe for the plucking. I guess I just don't understand how some white people can look at their own heritage and not see something fascinating there. You know, it's not like the continent of Europe, through all of its horrific colonization, didn't develop some level of culture on its own. There was culture there that, especially in nations that were kind of taken by bigger, more populous powers nearby, like Ireland with England, for instance. You know, there's a rich culture that was there that is kind of ripe for exploration. I would love to learn Gaelic if I could. I don't know that I can, because like I'm bad at learning languages, and Gaelic is a non-Roman language, which makes it even harder. Not based on Latin, so I don't know. But I also speak from someone who just gets very curious about this kind of stuff anyway, I guess. Maybe I'm just a little too overly optimistic of my own self and attitude towards things that it doesn't apply to other people. And I can understand not really wanting to know about it anyway, not really caring, you know. But because I mean, so much of I think the thing is that so much of American white specific identity is tied up in the nationalism of the United States. That's the problem. Like, look at our holidays as a nation. They're all national holidays, and they're not really known for much of anything other than, you know, the 4th of July, which is known for fireworks and, you know, setting off explosions and burning food. You know, and being American, quote unquote. You know, it's patriotism, brouhaha, and nationalism more than anything at this point. Let's be honest. Like other holidays, you've got Memorial Day. You know, we don't really do much of anything with that. Labor Day. The idea of Labor Day has completely skipped over people. The fact that I work on Labor Day is hilarious to me. I get paid extra for working on Labor Day, but working on Labor Day just by itself is just like, this is completely ignoring the point. You know, Martin Luther King Day, and that gets some level of reverence around it, but like we don't really have celebratory holidays except for religious ones that are Christian based. Exactly. You know, the celebratory holidays that we get are basically like Easter and Easter and Christmas. Thanksgiving, which is not really a Christian thing, but is very much kind of I mean, the problem with Thanksgiving is that it's become so sanitized from what Thanksgiving really should be about, which is not about the myth of Thanksgiving here in the United States and Plymouth Plantation and, you know, the myth of somehow coexisting with the Native American populations that the Puritans decided to try killing anyway. Don't so or the I don't even know what you call it. The fact that when I was in elementary school we dressed up as Native Americans, that was embarrassing in retrospect. I mean, first grade, I certainly had no freaking clue how bad it was. Looking back on it, I'm like, oh, we did that. Oh, we did that. Oh, that's uncomfortable. But like, Thanksgiving is not, it's not an American holiday. I mean, Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving. A bunch of other English-speaking nations celebrate Thanksgiving. A bunch of non-English-speaking nations celebrate some version of Thanksgiving. It's basically just another harvest festival. Thanksgiving is our version of Oktoberfest. Just, we've changed the meaning of it to be more of like wholesome family time than raucous, everybody get drunk and eat food stuff. Like, it's everyone gets together and makes food together, and it's like a family thing because Americana. Everyone wants to get that that artist whose name I'm forgetting. Rockwell, Norman Rockwell. Everybody wants to get the Norman Rockwell painting, and then they're good. I think Oktoberfest is more fun, personally. You can't. There's no reason not to have both, but you know. I'm thinking like other ones. I don't know. We just don't really. We don't. And we have a New Year's, which I don't know that counts because New Year's is just kind of like across the globe at this point. I've always thought, honestly, that Asian New Year celebration, Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, honestly seems a lot more fun. I've never really had a great time at any of my New Year's Eve parties, let's be honest. But I've had amazing time heading down to Chinatown and watching the parade. I've also never really done first night stuff before. That's true. Just kind of hit me. Never done that. Anyway, that's my rant. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm so it's a constant point of annoyance for me against people who are hardcore right wing, that they are pursuing this myth of being some kind of bastion of like a collective bastion of Western culture, you know, that somehow whatever the hell they define as Western culture, that is Judeo-Christian and all this buzzwords that they throw out, somehow is descended from, you know, like Greek civilization, ancient Greek civilization. And it could be hardly any further from the truth, you know. And again, these are people who there is a deep heritage there for them to explore, and they just refuse to do so, which is why it's frustrating. Just don't do casseroles. Just don't go to the Midwest. The Midwest is scary. Anyone who is here from the Midwest, I do apologize, but the Midwest is terrifying. I don't know. All right. I think I'm done with my rant. I promise. I think I'm done. I apologize for going off the rails. Back to game time. Back to game time.
Hey, I might watch you down to a quarter tank. You wanna come up?
Nah, I'll be fine. Can't be far.
If you don't find it soon, I'm calling it.
I'll find it.
All right.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. This is it's one of those things where that's definitely a thing. Cool, I got the thing. It's one of those things where I like, for the longest time, one of the few reasons I liked to keep around Facebook was this idea that it was this idea that
That's beat up, but intact.
It was really this idea that Facebook allowed me to post like short essay level stuff.
Looks like most of the crates are.
But
can you get an accurate count?
I'm gonna have to go inside for that. Stand by.
You know, Facebook sucks.
All right, here we go.
And I can't really get the same kind of level of depth on Twitter for sure. Certainly not without things being taken out of context far more easily.
Whoa. Morning, fellas. All right, I'm in. Looks like a lot of it's still strapped down. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, by my count, we're shy 2 crates. I'm gonna go round them up.
Hold on. How about you come up first, get a fresh tank?
The crate's gotta be near. Ha! Found one.
Right. I've done super long tweet trains before.
The crate's pinned beneath the trailer.
Tell you what, Secure the other crate first, then we'll lift the trailer up for you.
You see, that's why you get paid the big bucks.
Yeah.
I thought I saw the other one. No? Aha.
Ha! Found the other crate.
One down, one to go. Secure it in the trailer. We're nearly at your position.
All right, see you soon. All right, that's one crate secure.
Good timing. We're right above you. Sling's on its way down.
I can't remember what my last super big long tweet was. Like my biggest tweet chain. I really don't remember.
Okay, it's in position. Look up the trailer. We'll raise it up a bit for you.
Okay, got the cable. Gonna try looping it around one of the axles.
That should work.
Yeah.
Come on. Attach. Why won't you attach? Oh, because I gotta literally... Oh, like a thing. Come on. Oh my god, Nathan, you...
Alright, that's one.
Alright, you watch your oxygen now.
That's fine. That's two. Okay, trailer secure, ready to go.
All right, get clear. We'll lift it up.
Ready when you are.
And up we go. Okay, that enough?
Yeah, plenty. Just don't drop it on me.
No promises.
Okay.
Haha,
got the
no
other
promises.
crate. I'm gonna strap it in with the others.
This looks safe.
Come on, come on. There you go. Oh boy. All cargo present and accounted for. And with 5 minutes of oxygen to spare.
Jesus. Hey, maybe you should hang out then. See if you can find some other treasures down there.
Nah, I'm good.
Wanna ride up?
I'd love one.
Let me know when you're on the sling.
What is the sling? Ah, right there.
Okay, I'm in position. Get me out of here, will you?
You got it.
Yeah, I know. 5 minutes is really not a lot. Especially depending on exactly how deep this is. It doesn't look that deep, so he probably doesn't have to worry about nitrogen poisoning, but still.
Look at that beauty. How you feeling?
Oh, better now that I'm out of that river. Gonna stink like
Oh, it's a
fish for
river.
week.
Never mind.
All right. We're gonna come to you. Hang on.
Hang on.
This definitely doesn't look like much. This looks like Pittsburgh?
What's up, boys?
Good to have you back, Drake.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Toss down your gear.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's very industrial, but it's not like
I'm just making your job easier, right?
too far north. It's a little too flat for that.
How'd we do?
How do you think?
Full recovery?
Every last bit.
Making the rest of us look bad.
Making the rest of you look good.
Arcade token. I like that.
Okay.
Beep beep.
Government's like 10 years behind the rest of the world, right?
We just got this thing out
Wait
of
a
the
minute.
water. Give us an hour or so.
We'll wrap it
Oh,
up
this
as
isn't
fast
right.
as
Let me
you
read
can. We
this.
got shipping vessels waiting.
Don't you worry.
He sounds fun. She even said dick.
My hero. Come on, let's go see what you brought us. Hey, so how about you let someone else be point man next time? You've earned a break.
No, no thanks. Take a dive over being at the office any day.
Yeah, well, either way, it's gonna be a while to the next dive.
What are you talking about? What about Thursday's job? Oh, come on, no.
Got underbid.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey, competition's tough.
What? Why am I not able to approach? Is there something that I'm doing wrong here? Oh, okay.
Care to do the honors?
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Wow. Look at that. We struck copper.
Well, you'd be surprised how much this stuff is worth. Clients paying good money for the full recovery.
Sure you don't want to just melt it down, make some pennies?
Come on, let's go celebrate. First round's on me.
Bar hopping with you guys? No, no, no. Not unless there's hazard pay. If it's all the same to you, I think I'm just gonna do the paperwork and get home and crash. A rain check, though?
All right, suit yourself. Hey, good work today.
Thanks.
He sounds so excited.
Hey, Nate. Nate, hold on.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Got a present for you.
Present? What's this?
Got some news from my contact about that wreck off the coast of Malaysia.
Oh, no.
The ship's intact.
Yeah?
Cargo's right for the picking.
You are a persistent one, I'll give you that.
And all the money came through for the equipment, too. We are all set. Except, my best guy. The guy I trust for the job, the only one. He's got cold feet.
My feet were never warm to begin with. And tell me, this contact of yours, you get the permits?
No, he did not get the permits. Can't no one get the damn permits.
Of course not.
But Nate, don't you see that works in our favor? No permits means no competition. The ship is ours.
No permits means no go.
Nate, this is retirement money for the both of us, okay? I don't know about you, but I don't want to be working salvage when I'm 60. Do you?
Sure beats prison. No. Listen, I have to pass. And trust me, so should you.
Okay, just take it with you. Humor me.
I'm
okay?
not gonna change my mind.
No, then don't hurt to sleep on it. Does it?
Say hi to Carla and the kids for me, okay?
All right. No pressure.
Sure beats prison. I've been in prison several times now. You don't want to be there.
You really did your homework on this one. Narrow down the search area. It would make a hell of a find. Son of a bitch. No way. You are going with the others.
The others. Wow. All right. Oh, hey, it's like the stuff attic. Chapter 4, A Normal Life.
Climbed your big brother some years back.
Hey, yeah.
Yee. One of the stranger things I've collected along the years.
It's not made out of crystal, at least, right? I don't remember it, though.
A Spanish doubloon found in a German U-boat in the middle of a jungle. Who would have thunk? Sir Francis Drake takes a bullet for Sully. Look at us.
Aww.
Sir Francis and his elaborate puzzles.
Say, he's got, like, the stuff for...
Now this was a crazy ride. Another lifetime, Chloe.
This is basically Antiques Roadshow, isn't this?
Not really my style anymore. Yeah. Here they come. Take cover. I'm surrounded. Bullseye.
Oh, he's a nerd.
And that.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Like you, Nate.
They even have ammunition.
Right.
Oh.
Eat plastic. Gotcha.
And see, it's the guy from 2. It's the Abramovich. Abramovich? That is one of the...
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Yeah, it's like all the enemies.
Like a pro.
He's such a nerd.
Back in business.
This is so stupid. Oh my god. We're putting this back. We're done.
Playtime's over.
And the music too. It was adorable as fuck. Oh my god. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Thanks for nothing, St. Dismas. Shambhala. Miss you, pal.
Aw. Tenzin, what's up?
So many men killed each other for a piece of this.
It is really nice, yeah. Go around and just kind of like see all of the stuff. But it has to come to an end, doesn't it?
Oh, is this what you're working on?
One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster.
We really need to go on another vacation. Been too long.
I'm glad we were all on the same page. Oh yeah, that song is totally about chess. It's from a quasi musical. Well, I guess it is really a musical. A musical written by two of the members of ABBA, the songwriting team of ABBA. It's an amazing musical, by the way. If you ever get a chance, go find the original album on Spotify. And then there's the one that I like especially is Anthem. Excellent song there. There's also The Embassy. I do like The Embassy. Do you have appointment? Do you have an appointment with the consul? If you don't, then I know. No, I don't remember the lyrics. Oh God. Who do these foreign chappies think they are? And when they're safely in the whistle, it's so pretty. Oh,
That is a good one.
Cute. You two are fucking cute. Aww. Because he's a himbo, I'll excuse his heterosexuality. Also because I love Elena. This is a big fucking bathroom. Holy shit. Also, the stairs are huge. It's a good musical, though.
You were up there a long time.
Well, I was
Jesus, this
researching
is
something.
2.5 baths?
Hey, would you mind grabbing the food? I'm just wrapping up here.
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
Thanks.
Oh, absolutely. No, I
There we go.
that is not food, Nathan. Am I handing this over? No? So what was opening the thing there for? Exactly?
And done. Okay. Oh.
Finish it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, it's probably too long and full of typos, but that's what editors are for, right? God, I'm starving.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm. Joe, how was your day?
I like the captions there.
Huh?
Got none of that.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. How was your day?
Oh, it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Typical day in paradise.
Mm-hmm.
I got to pull a bunch of garbage out of a river. Yes.
At least you got to go for a swim. Did you find any exciting garbage?
Oh, some brilliant stuff. It was a early 21st century truck we got. Apparently the natives called it a semi.
Oh, dear Lord.
Kind of so, boring stuff. Tell me about the article.
Well, it started out as this fluff piece about tourism in Bangkok, but I don't think the magazine is going to like the angle that I'm taking because everyone immediately commented about how rude the smog was, that it was like shock to the lungs, like the second that you got off the plane. So
He's zoning out. He's zoning out.
Ah. What?
Where are you?
I'm in here being stabbed with a fork.
Oh, really?
What? Just keep going. It was interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's my article about?
What? This one?
Mm-hmm.
The lost city of Bangkok.
It's about, you know, the lost city of Bangkok. Not of Bangkok. Lost city near Bangkok.
Mm-hmm.
About the city limits of Bangkok.
Wow.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, it was valiant. It
I was in the
really-
ballpark, right?
In a different state, but yeah, you were in a ballpark. Jameson asked you about that Malaysia job again.
Jameson always asks me about the Malaysia job.
Look, Nate, I really think that you should take it.
You know what? I don't want it. Really. I mean, he doesn't
He's
have
lying.
the permits. And we agreed we're not going to take that kind of work anymore. It's just not
but
worth it.
It doesn't sound that risky. All right? If it's just a permit.
No way.
You could call Sullivan. You haven't seen him in
Elena,
what, 2 years?
Well, could we please drop this?
Okay, I just don't want you to not take it because of me.
I'm not taking it because of me, okay? I appreciate the gesture. It's just...
I'm gonna go ahead and do the dishes.
Just stop, I'll do them. No,
You
hold
did
on.
them last night.
No, you cooked. I cleaned. It's fine. I mean, at least, let me try to earn it or something. Let me play you for it.
You'll play me for it?
Yeah, your little TV game thing. I bet I can beat your high
TV
score.
game thing. What is this
You think that you
boomer
can beat
talk?
my high score on my TV game thing?
Yeah, I think you're scared now.
You don't even know what it's called.
I don't need to know what it's called. I've seen you play. It's
Right.
jumping.
You guys ready for
running,
this?
And I have a natural talent for that.
really?
So, what do you say, chicken? Is it a bet?
Oh, wow. Okay, cowboy.
You ready for a throwback, everybody?
Oh, I'm learning all right.
Oh god.
Is this it?
No, it has to load.
Oh,
Yes.
this is taking a really long time.
You have no patience.
You turn something on, you expect it to... Okay, here we go.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
Is there a problem?
No, just, how do you make it go?
Push the start button.
I knew that.
All right.
I got it.
Okay, so you want to run towards the camera.
Run to the camera. Got it.
And the circle button is your spin attack. Okay, run away from the boulder.
Why is the boulder chasing me?
Just run away from it.
I did nothing to this boulder.
And the circle button is your spin attack. Spin attack!
Oh!
Oh shit.
You fell in the pit.
I don't know. How do I climb back up?
You're dead.
Well, that's not possible. I would have climbed back up. He should learn to climb. Climbing's always helped me.
Watch that pit.
Watching, I watched it. That spinning hurt me.
Good, good. There you go.
What is that thing, a fox?
A bandicoot.
Looks like a fox. It's like a fox in jeans.
Okay, smash the boxes.
Why is a fox smashing crates?
Bandicoot, and that's just what he does.
It's a fox, and it's not very realistic.
Perfect.
By the way, foxes can't do this.
It's a bandicoot.
Doesn't look anything
They
like
just
a
keep-
bandicoot.
Have you ever seen a bandicoot?
No, but I'm sure they don't wear sneakers.
Okay, grab the fruit.
What does the fruit do?
100 gives you an extra life.
100? Who's got time to pick 100 pieces of fruit?
Oh no! Oh, I fell.
Okay. Agree to disagree.
Last life. You gotta make it count.
Oh, I so got this.
See if I can even finish this. I think the first time I played this game I failed completely because I suck at Crash Bandicoot.
Not too bad.
Why is he stealing all this fruit? Foxes do not need fruit.
He's not stealing, he's collecting.
Well, it's not his, and that's called stealing.
Yeah, well, you would know.
You would know.
Talking smack.
Stay focused. Okay, you got it. There you go.
Yeah, I actually finished. Womp womp. I didn't win. Actually, I think someone figured it out. You can't actually beat her high score.
You asked for it. Oh,
You gotta be kidding.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed
you can
that.
give it another shot. Come on, double or nothing. My car could really use a good cleaning.
Really? You gonna start the smack talk
There's
now?
this mode called easy mode. I just switch it. Wow. It's way easier on
Just
easy
keep
mode.
talking. Keep talking.
What are you gonna do?
I'm warning
What are
you.
you gonna do?
I'm warning
In
you.
real life, what
Hey,
can you do?
I'm
Show
telling
me.
you.
What can you
I'm
do
telling
in
you.
real life?
What do you think about that? Huh?
God, they're fucking cute. It's not even fair. Oh,
Hey, are you happy?
Yeah, of course. You? Really?
Come here.
I know that was quite the question, wasn't it? I'm gonna drop that fucking bomb. Yeah, I do like that they put the game in the game. It was kind of adorable.
Not open yet. We're closed. Come on, man. All right, I'm coming. Coming. Asshole. Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm, looking for my little brother. It's about your height, a little bit leaner. Definitely less gray in the temples.
I know, right?
Sam?
It's good to see you again, Nathan.
What the fuck?
God, Sam.
Oh, all right. Take it easy. Take it easy.
How? How? I thought you... I saw you get shot.
Yes, you did. Right there.
Jesus.
Well, the doctors, they patched me up and they tossed me right back into the cell.
Yeah, but I made calls. I checked everywhere. Everything I heard, everything I found, it all confirmed you were dead.
Well, Nathan, we killed a guard. Okay, so they wanted to see me rot in that cell for the rest of my life, and I nearly did.
Jesus, Sam, man, if I had known, I swear to you, I would have come out.
Come back. I know, Nathan. I know. What's important now, though, is that I'm out. Hey, you still with me?
Need some air.
Oof. Yeah, that's
You're not gonna
that's a
pass out on me or nothing, are you?
I just might.
that's a thing.
It's a lot to digest, you know? But how did you get out? When did you get out? How'd you even get here? Find me?
All right. Slow down. Okay? Have a seat. I want to hear about you.
Oh yeah, no. This
what's to
game is
tell?
gorgeous in so many different ways.
Call some of your old contacts. Tell me some pretty crazy-ass stories.
These were crazy stories.
Got shot, hanging from a derailed train in the Himalayas.
Yeah, that actually happened.
Come on, man. What did I miss?
Jeez, Sam, where do I start?
Well, we found El Dorado, we found Shambhala, and we found the Realm of the Pillars. Speaking of,
Okay, do you remember the theory
Yeah,
that we
Bruce
had
Springsteen.
that Sir Francis Drake faked his own death?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, he did. I found the coffin.
Off the coast of Panama?
Yeah. All right, now get this. Okay, I opened
oh, but
it
we're
up,
only going
right?
to talk about one.
There's
Okay.
no body, but the bottom is his old journal. Are you shitting me? I mean, what can I say? Another lost city destroyed, and we made it out alive. Barely.
Unbelievable.
Another lost city destroyed. No big deal. Sully's Tom Selleck, Sam is Bruce Springsteen.
Wish you could have been there.
Born in the USA.
Literally unbelievable. You tell me you stumble upon yet another archaeological gold mine, and somehow you manage to walk away with nothing.
Yeah, well, it's a story of my life, I guess. But, you know, I managed to grab a few trinkets here and there. Paid off the
car, the house, engagement ring, the engagement ring. I'm married. I can't believe Elena from the stories. That's my wife. You gotta come meet her tonight. Dinner at my place. You're coming to dinner. I can tell her all about you.
He forgot he was married for a hot second there.
Shit, I gotta tell her all about you.
Nathan,
Shit, I gotta tell her all about you.
I'm in a lot of trouble here.
What? What are you talking about? What kind of trouble?
Does the name Hector Alcazar ring a bell with you?
Yeah, he's the drug lord.
Mm-hmm.
Butcher of Panama, right? Why?
It's a funny story, but last year he was my cellmate. So this is how I got out of prison.
Well, you're not reading tonight? Samuel, come here. Listen. The guards, they're singing.
Well, they're probably drunk.
Perhaps. But they are content. How can they be content with their small lives? Their miserable jobs?
I mean, they have wives to go home to. What do we got? Huh? No offense.
We have ambition.
Oh.
And when we get out of here, that ambition will take us to places these idiots cannot even imagine.
Yeah, well, amen to your optimism.
What will you do when you get out, Samuel?
That's if I get out of here. I'm sure you can imagine.
I can. But I want to hear you say it.
I will find the greatest pirate treasure of all time, which I'm sure you are sick of hearing about by now.
Oh, no. The tale of Henry Avery and his 400 million in jewels and gold has become a sweet lullaby for me.
You see where this is
Do
going?
you really think you can find it?
Given the opportunity?
Do you see where this is going?
Absolutely.
Ambition. What is that Avery quote?
I am a man of fortune, and I must seek my fortune.
I like how he thinks.
What the hell was that?
The opportunity of a lifetime.
Señor Alcázar, un gusto verlo.
Sáqueme de aquí.
Whoa.
¿Qué hacemos con él?
Samuel, are you ready to seek your fortune?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Vámonos.
Now I get to play as Sam.
Holy shit.
Los demás están en posición. En camino. Todo va de acuerdo al plan, señor.
Fantastic.
Yeah, this is gonna end well.
Since the moment I set foot in this place. Samuel, keep up. We're going to have to move quickly.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the man is nicknamed the Butcher of Panama. Making a deal with this guy is a real fucking good idea.
Jesus, these men are sadistic. We're doing the world a favor, huh?
Yeah, sure. You call it.
This.
Okay.
You remember how to use it?
Yeah, it'll come back to me.
Abran todas las puertas.
Hector, you do that, and you'll start a goddamn riot.
Exactly. Háganlo. Stay close, Sammy. This is crazy! We're going to need to earn our freedom!
I do like the snapping. It's a little ridiculous that I don't have to aim at all anymore, but like I don't mind it.
Siga dal frente. Let's go. Samuel, take cover. Déjenos pasar. Los dejamos vivos. Oh, yes. Mátenlos a todos. You see, the plan's working.
Yeah, I see.
I mean, the plan is basically just kill everyone, isn't it? I mean,
now
that's
what?
just...
Estamos en posición. ¿Están listos?
Sí. Busquen dónde cubrirse.
Yeah, no, I definitely can turn it off. You're true.
What?
It's true.
Just do it.
Woo! It almost did not make that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Estamos bien. Muy bien.
¿Y este gringo?
Gringo está conmigo. ¡Te tengo, gringo! ¡En paz, salvaje! Yeah. Up the stairs. ¡Te cubrimos! Almost dead.
Almost.
That's gotta mean I just don't have to aim at all. Just, you know, hip fire, basically.
Estamos bien.
Ugh.
Samuel, take cover. Samuel, in a minute, we will either be free or dead. Are you ready?
Is there such a thing as...
What?
No, that was...
¿Listos para irnos?
Samuel, stay back.
Alright, I'm well back. Beep!
Holy shit. Shit! What the hell do we do now? Keep moving on. Keep shooting! Shit! I'm pinned down! Just hold on! Station, Samuel!
Mm. Oh, there it goes.
You see? No time to catch your breath. Move it! No se pare! No nos pueden detener!
Oh. Okay. That seems... Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is fine. This isn't gonna come back to bite him in the ass at all. Not a bit.
Agua.
Hi, my name is Samuel Drake, and this is how I got here.
Here, Samuel, drink.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm better than good, actually.
You're dehydrated. Go on, drink.
Thank you.
So, what's next for Samuel Drake, huh?
Jesus, what is next? I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna sleep in a real bed. Maybe find a nice warm body to sleep next to me. Track my brother down. Seems like a pretty good start.
It is. So, how long do you think it will take for you to retrieve Avery's treasure?
I don't know. I mean, I get back to the States, I can resume my search.
How long?
It's kind of hard to say until I get started.
You said you know where it is.
Yeah, I do, okay? But listen, it's not like Avery left some map with a big red X on it, okay? But I've got some very solid leads. Oh, okay. Just wait a minute. Hey, take it easy.
Yeah, I remember how I said that wasn't going to be better than yes.
More importantly, I believed you. That is why you were here.
I can get it, okay? I just need some time.
Dame un cuchillo.
This is true.
You see,
this is true.
The problem is, I'm having all of these doubts into my mind.
Hector, listen to me. I will find it. I swear.
How long?
6 months.
People are lazy. They always ask for more time than they actually need. 3 months.
3 months is a...
3 months. Half the treasure. Can you do it? Say it.
Ooh.
3 months. Half the treasure.
Now, if you run, or try to hide the treasure, or do something really stupid like go to the authorities, I'll know. And when you least expect it, I will be there. At that point, death is not a mercy I will grant you. Here. Come on. Now, the nearest town is 10 kilometers in that direction towards the sunrise. It's been a while since we've seen the sunrise outside, huh? Mama.
It is a very good way to introduce a villain.
When I find it. Then what?
But he's not the only one.
When the time comes, I'll be there to collect.
2 protagonists. You know.
Buena suerte, Samuel.
So, Alcazar lets me go, and here we are.
This is bad.
We just pick up the trail where we left off, and...
Wait, trail? Sam, there's no trail. After Rafe and I escaped, he took his parents' fortune and bought up all the land around St. Dismas Cathedral. We combed that place for weeks. Avery's treasure isn't there. Not that that stopped Rafe. Moron's been digging for years, still hasn't turned up squat.
Not really surprised.
What does that mean?
Well, I just, you know, happened to do a little digging of my own. And, I bet you Rafe doesn't have this.
What's in the paper
It's amazing
thing?
what you can find on the internet these days.
It's just the St. Dismas cross.
Oh, is it? Because the one we found was broken and hollow, remember?
Holy crap, it's still intact.
Mm.
Avery made more than one cross.
So whatever's missing from the one in Panama
is probably still inside this one.
Oh, but now his interest is piqued.
All right. Well, where is this?
Oh, this exquisite piece is going up for auction in 3 days at the Rossi estate. The Rossi estate.
Well, you know it.
Yeah. And how do you plan on securing an invite to an exclusive, heavily guarded black market auction?
Well, you don't necessarily need an invitation, per se.
Huh? Yeah. And where are you going to get the money to outbid all the high rollers? I could take a second mortgage out on my house, and it still wouldn't be enough to... Yeah, you're gonna try and steal it, huh?
No.
Got it in one.
We are.
Oh yeah, there's an Italian link for sure.
No, man, listen, I can't. I'm out.
We got a grand tour of Europe.
I
We
just
can't
don't do
stop
that kind
in
of thing
just France.
Besides, there are plenty of other guys
In
that are
London.
much more equipped to handle this kind of thing.
Spain?
Like who?
Did we go to Spain?
I
No,
don't know.
we didn't go to
Like,
Spain.
Anybody? Charlie Cutter.
No.
No, he's my
No,
go-to
no,
guy for
no,
this sort of thing.
absolutely not. I don't trust Charlie or anybody else that you've got on that phone with my life.
Not Charlie.
I need you on
I like
this.
Charlie.
Sam, there's got to be another way.
Not with the time I got left. Certainly not with Alcazar.
Gotta love that for the phone.
Hey, hon, it's me.
The familial
listen,
guilt.
I'm not gonna believe this. Jameson just walked in here with the permits.
Oh, and then you're gonna
Yeah. I know.
gonna lie to your wife.
Like I'm gonna take that Malaysia job after all.
Son of a bitch. Drops. All right, welcome to Italia. Excuse me. Let's see. I see at least one Porsche, a couple of Lambos.
A bunch of high-class, low-life criminals all cleaned up for prom.
That's a Rolls.
And no sign from
There's a Bentley over there.
There's still plenty of time. Looks like the storage room's in the building behind the manor. You see it from up there?
Just the very top of it.
I like how they featured the Rolls Royce, by the way, which was in the last game.
Let's just focus on Avery's Cross, okay?
No, you sure you don't want to pick up something for the wife?
It's cute. Let's keep it simple.
Right. Simple. And it would be a whole lot simpler if it was just the two of us.
Sam.
We could be inside already.
Not cleanly.
Have you even thought about a backup plan in case Sullivan gets cold feet?
Sullivan!
No, because he won't.
Or if he got caught?
Sam, he knows the people running the auction. He's gonna schmooze his way right through that party, get upstairs, unlock the window, and we're in. It's a solid plan.
Uh-huh.
All right, fine. Good, say it.
What if he stole the cross for himself?
Not in a million years.
Victor Sullivan. Same Victor we're talking about, right?
Yes, he's double-crossed people in the past, but not us.
No, not you.
I know you two have never seen eye to eye.
Huge understanding.
But I trust him, all right? He's family. And, no. I just need you to trust him, too.
Catholic familial guilt. It's gonna come up. It's a theme.
He'll come through for us. Eventually.
But I mean, come on, you have to at least just for 1 second consider the possibility.
See? Trust.
Just try to keep your tux clean.
Thanks.
Jumps and immediately gets that bow tie dirty. I can tell you right now that these rich people are absolutely going to notice if you've got a dusty friggin' silk bow tie, all right?
I can't believe I'm out. I can't believe I'm here with you in Italy, huh?
Yeah, me either. Just wish the circumstances were less tense, you know?
Well.
You know, the sights are a bit more enjoyable that way.
Oh. So this isn't your first time here?
Oh, it's more like third? Had a couple of odd jobs.
With Sullivan?
Well, yeah.
Okay. And there's no way up onto that bridge.
Don't need to be up on that
There's
bridge.
that exposed beam underneath.
Oh, you think you can rope it?
Do I think I can rope it?
Great leg hook!
Watch this.
I'm watching.
What?
I missed.
See, it's all in the wrist. Here, let me see it.
See?
Yeah, it's not bad. For a second attempt.
You see that? Oh, like a pro. It's your turn.
It's kind of hard to say. I mean, the fact that it's a large estate like this lends me to believe that this is more just, it's less like, you know, organized crime and more like just rich people crime. Right? What am I supposed to be doing here?
All right, climb over me. I've got a good grip.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I gotta wait for him to do the thing.
Okay, here we go. First try.
All right, no one likes a show off.
Hills with a bunch of,
Okay, come on, Nathan. It looks like you can climb down and make your way over.
Right behind you.
hills with a bunch of cliffs right by the water.
Okay.
I didn't even have to swing much, just all right.
Hold up.
Per modo di dire, respira attraverso un tubo e forse non potrà più camminare. Bene gli sta. Ehi, hai scommesso sulla partita? Inghilterra vincente. Inghilterra, traditore. Ehi, non confondere l'orgoglio nazionale con la realtà.
Okay, we're good.
Jesus, did you see him? That Renner thug was packing some serious heat.
We've got lemons.
Sam, we're gonna pull this off so
That
smooth.
seems like southern Italy then.
I hope you're right.
Ah, southwest. Okay, all right. Amalfi Coast, Positano. Gotcha.
All those years. It's the little things that you miss the most.
Like what?
The smell of fresh citrus. Riding the motorcycle. It's little things, but
Oh, big boats down there. Big boats, big boats, big boats. Okay, what do we got?
That should hold.
all right, come on down.
Nice. Come on down. Yeah, Amalfi Coast makes definite rich people sense. That's called age, honey. That's called being
Your other wonderful
old.
finds. The ones I missed. You at least take any pictures?
I wish. Elena filmed some of it, but camera didn't make it.
That's too bad.
I have some drawings, though. When we get back, I'll show you.
You have drawings? What, are they up on the fridge or something?
No, they're good drawings.
Can't wait.
They're good drawings, all right? Just stop me fucking. All right, all right. No. Sam is absolutely such a dick. He's jealous. We're definitely not jumping down there. I don't know where we're going though, that's for sure. Oh, we're going up. Okay. Conveniently placed unoccupied flagpole.
This looks promising. I think you mean precarious. Oh, shit! You okay up there? Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
There we go. Okay. Next. Oh, he's gonna do a thing.
Right now. Sure would. But I don't miss.
But I don't miss. Go ahead, take your sweet ass time. I'm waiting. Look at his little hop. Boop.
There you go. Thanks. Nathan? Nathan? What? Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna judge their tuxes. I am.
You all right?
You are not wearing a cummerbund, nor are you wearing a vest.
Like 400
Close
million
that
bucks.
fucking jacket.
All right, I'm right behind you.
And those lapels are not satined. These aren't tuxes, these are black suits.
Sully?
Know what I love about partying with a bunch of crooks?
What's that?
Nobody cares if you're smoking indoors.
Now, Sully's
Been a
actually
while.
wearing a fucking
Too
tuxedo.
long,
though.
boyo.
A double-breasted one at that because he's a
You remember
what?
my dead brother, right?
Fucking boss.
I'll be goddamned. 15 years.
Yep.
Good to see you alive, Sam.
Let's try keeping him alive by getting this cross, huh?
Yeah, about that.
What about that?
Come on, let me show you something.
He does also have a pocket square. Very nice touch. The others are a little... Okay, so he does have a satin lapel. I can see it.
That's Avery's cross.
They brought it out of storage just before you guys got here.
They changed the lot order.
Take a whole pile of cash to make that happen.
All right, well, how long before they start the bidding?
10, 15 minutes tops.
Well, there's got to be some way we can grab it.
There is just a small matter of a few hundred eyewitnesses
Okay,
down there.
okay, but we just need a diversion.
Like?
Like I don't know. But there's got to be something.
Well, if the guards see us making for that cross...
If they don't see us. Jesus, you guys act like you never spend time in prison. If you want something dirty done, then you wait for lights out. Yeah.
Where's that electrical panel for this place?
There's ventilation. Electrical. That's it up here. So we just have to climb up there and kill the lights. Grab the cross in the dark.
There will be an emergency generator.
That'll give us a few seconds of darkness to work with. Meaning we'll have to be right next to the cross when the lights go out.
So there's no way we can get that close without being noticed.
Scusate, signora. Antipasti?
I'm all set. Hi. How are you?
Ciao.
Fucking...
Focus. Waiter wouldn't get noticed.
That could work.
Huh? That will work. All right. All right, I'll get to the breaker room and kill the power. You mean I'm the waiter? You're the best pickpocket. What? You head down to the floor, keep your eye on the prize, okay? Let us know if anything, hinky goes down.
Roger that.
All right. Listen, we still got this. Ready? Ready.
All right.
And break.
We'll cut through the cellar.
Gotta say, Victor, the years have been kind to you.
Thanks. I chuck it up
He
the
spouts you. Really?
Are you kidding me? Hell no.
This is a nice house. Renovated in the Victorian period for sure. Looks like it was definitely Renaissance though.
You see, I thought I had a reason.
Yeah, especially with those marble inlaid floors. Definitely Renaissance.
Let's go.
This place is fancy. Of course they played douchey European techno.
Hey, douchey European techno's a mood. Where are we going? Sullivan? Sully! I know, it's not been destroyed. Gotta give him some credit for that, right?
Here we are.
Let's do this.
I wish he could button his damn jacket. He looks sloppy. Ugh.
Shit, it was open earlier.
Now what? Can we pick it?
No, it's electronic.
We're gonna have to find another way in.
You see that?
Key card, back left pocket.
Yep.
I'm on it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You sure you want to do that? There's a lot of eyes out here.
I think I can handle a simple lift.
He says. Damn it.
Oh, real smooth.
I'm not even trying yet.
Yeah, I can tell.
He says. Come on. Did that work?
So close.
What the fuck?
Just being extra careful.
Well, don't.
Thank you. Real inconspicuous there. Real inconspicuous.
Pleasure to watch professionals at work.
Okay.
All right, let's try this again. We'll still need these.
Great.
He put out his other cigar and then he got another cigar.
We'll be in touch.
Jesus. Sully. Chain smoking cigars. Jesus.
Hands in the air. Hi, Victor.
Hello, Nadine. Pleasure to see you again.
Only this time, I've got the drop on you.
Well, I guess I should be glad that's not a real gun. Hardly recognize you out of your fatigues.
Yeah. You know how it is. Every once in a while, a job requires us to get all dolled up. Looking sharp, by the way.
Not too bad yourself.
Feel so out of place here. Can't tell you what a relief it is to run into another English speaker. Even if you are American.
They'll have to blame my parents for that one.
I was on my way to the bar. Can I get you something?
Yeah, scotch. On the rocks.
Be right back.
Nate? You catch all that?
Yes, I did. Sounds like a lady's trying to buy you a drink.
Yeah. Nadine Ross is buying me a drink.
Nadine Ross. Wait, doesn't she own that Army for Hire? It's called Coastline?
Shoreline.
Yeah, right. But you had a run-in with them.
It's putting it mildly. Fortunately, she does not seem to be holding a grudge.
I'm good to go here.
All right. Listen, we're all set, Sully. You, stay out of trouble, okay?
I'll try.
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Gotta find where the waiters and caterers are hanging out.
It Lure one out of the kitchen, probably.
Then let's go find the kitchen.
Man, there's enough food down here to feed a small town.
Crap. You see a waiter in there?
Nah, just more heavily armed goons.
I won't say anything. I'm gonna let you guys watch. I'll let you guys watch. I think you'll end up enjoying Nadine to some extent.
This gate wasn't on the blueprint. Locked, of course. Okay, plan B. I told you it's locked.
Trust, but verify.
And?
It's locked.
Guess what, guys? It's locked.
There you go. I see some vents up there. You got?
Here we go. Let there be light.
Got electrical in this joint.
Don't suppose you brought a... Yeah, that'll do. I guess it's always a good idea to bring a smoker.
The banter between them is just so stale.
Man, I'm starting to get a little drunk off the fumes in here.
Oh, good thing Sully's driving. Maybe the vent access is behind these casks.
That's a lot of really rare vintage.
Yeah, maybe Alcazar can just settle for some good wine.
Something tells me that's not gonna fly.
I know they haven't seen each other in 15 years, and so of course the banner's not gonna be like that good,
Hey,
but like
she'll be worried that Victor is chatting up Nadine, Ross.
really awkward.
Pretty scary stories about her crew.
Yeah, don't worry about Sully. I can talk his way out of anything. This way.
I do need the light at some point, sweetie.
Hey, look, the vents. That's our way out.
Yeah, I got it. No need to give me a hand or anything.
I'm holding the lighter.
Holding the lighter.
Hello? You could also be out of the way. That would help.
Okay, up we go. Right there. That's smaller than it looked, huh?
And a lot more dusty. Shh, shh, shh. Damn it. Waiters. That ball looks like my size, too.
There's no shortage of waiters around here.
Oof.
Crap. Okay.
Alley-oop. Shh. You shh.
Sneaking through the air vents. Oh yeah, it's like Friends.
Dove diavolo si procurano tutta questa roba?
Sono pezzi rubati ai ricettatori.
Fresh air, here we come.
What the fuck are the cuffs they're wearing too? They don't even look like they're real cuffs. Oh, I guess they're rolled. Watch them just be simple buttons, not even French cuff or formal wear too. God, they're supposed to be blending in with incredibly rich people.
You mean the
Barrel
cell tower?
cuffs.
Whatever. Listen, that's the power room.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see how we get past this gate. Sam, up here. I'll boost you up.
All right.
All right. Good thing you kept in shape.
There you go.
Sully, we just got out of the wine cellar, heading to the power room now. How's it looking? Sully? You there? It must be a bad spot for a signal. Hopefully he's doing okay.
Bingo. Found the kitchen. And of course, it's locked.
Why is the kitchen locked?
Sam, look. Maybe we can use that, find a window, drop into the kitchen.
That's a good idea. I'll boost you up and you take care of the ladder.
And a boost. Boost.
Got it?
Heads up, heads up. Buonasera.
Ma che sta facendo?
Literally just walks out. What the fuck are you doing?
What? So he wakes up with a headache in his underwear. We both been there before, right?
Right.
Well, I got mine. You get yours.
So he goes back into the kitchen, which is likely
Okay.
occupied.
power room.
Okay.
Sam, you good?
Yeah, these pants are just a little bit too tight.
Yeah, well, that's the style these days.
Really? No, I'm in Rome.
Nah, because we're in Italy. I get it. Sam, you there? Sam? Sully?
You know, when in Rome, because we're in Italy. Get it?
Guys, if you can hear me, I'm just about at the power room. Should be there soon. Ish.
Oh, he made that. Whew. Still can't actually grab onto those. Okay, good to know. Here we go. Wah. Oh, well. Our first death. Rip. Let's try that again. There we go. That's better. And you're gonna... Oh.
Oh, shit!
I can't believe you got away with that.
Oh, we did not. No, we had our liberty taken away for a month.
And what about the horse?
Fortunately, we had a lot of carrots on board.
Recognize someone?
No. I thought I did, but no.
Hey, when am I finally going to meet that partner of yours? Drake?
Well, that's ex-partner. Yeah, I've been flying solo for a while now. Drake's out.
Oh, like dead out?
Oh, no. More like retired. Last I heard, he settled down, got married.
Well, then he might as well be dead, right?
Oh, hey, it's everyone's favorite guy. Look, he's even got his hair slicked back because he looks like an asshole.
Rafe?
How long has it been? 10 years? 12?
15.
It's amazing. All these years gone by, here we are, we're still haggling over dead people's junk.
Really? Aren't you running your parents' business?
My business now. But yes, that is my day job.
That is one hell of a day job. You could probably afford to buy up everything on the block tonight.
Well, sure. what would be the point in that? And these days, I'm only looking for the good stuff, big scores. Any advice on what I should pick up tonight?
Yeah, think I want to bid against him. But, just between you and me, I did notice they changed the order. I think somebody might be trying to rig this auction.
Well, remember where we are. This crowd didn't get rich by playing fair.
Which is why you really need someone watching your back in a place like this.
Well, I do hate to break it to you. You are working for an American.
We've partnered up on this one.
I see. Talk about a power couple.
Oh, this is awkward.
Bidding on our next item, an inlaid wooden crucifix from the Trot estate.
Well, I know when I'm a third wheel. You two kids have fun tonight.
Just hold on, Sully. How'd you find out about it?
It? What it is that, Rafe? Nadine, I think your partner here has had too many Bloody Marys.
Cut the bullshit, old man. I don't know how you scammed your way in here, but if you think about bidding on Avery's Cross, I can tell you exactly how you're going to be leaving in a goddamn
Rafe.
fight.
Yeah. The person who owns the PMC literally has to tell the guy who owns...
You get my point.
who's the multi-billionaire to calm the fuck down.
Nate? God damn it, kid, where the hell are you?
Well...
Okay. Power room. I can do this.
You sure, sweetie? You sure? You can grab it, it's fine. There we go. Wasn't sure he could make that, to be honest.
Why did I pick the power room?
Come on, come on, come on. There we go. There you go. Oh, look, even bigger and more yachts. Even better. Not this way. Okay, noted. Oh, yeah, definitely. No, it's true. It's not quite Monaco, though. It's kind of amazing how they turned this tiny little port city, Monaco, into, like, mega yacht central. It's just, like, the fact that you can fit that much in it is what's just amazing to me.
Ecco fatto. Oh, vediamo di non dover cambiare altri fusibili del cazzo stasera.
Direi che per stasera può bastare. Ma che diavolo? Pronto?
Oh, you're fine. And how exactly do we get into the cage?
Here we go. Now.
Oh, the door.
Where the hell are the circuit breakers?
Just everything's green right now, so you just hit things until they turn red.
You there?
God damn it, kid, where the hell have you been?
I made it. Had a few close calls, but...
Yeah, well, if you're gonna cut the power, now would be a good time.
Well, I'm gonna need a minute before I can reach the panel.
We don't have a minute. Rafe's about to walk out of here with your cross.
Wait, what? Rafe? Rafe is here?
Yes, Rafe.
Yeah, you're gonna spend time on dealing that he's here?
Highest bid. Well, outbid him.
With what? I don't have that kind of scratch.
Sully, we're stealing it, remember?
What if he calls my bluff?
He won't.
We have 90,000. Do I hear any more bids?
Guys, if we do not get this cross, I am as good as dead.
Yeah. Well, I end up with the highest bid. We're all dead.
Sully, I need you to buy me more time.
Since we have no other bids.
Trust me.
Going once? Going twice?
Screw it.
Bene, we have 100,000 euros in the room. Thank you.
Woof.
Do we have any other
Sully
bids?
out here with the big money.
We now have 110,000 euros in the room.
For a penny and for a pound.
That bid brings
Don't
us
worry.
to 120.
We'll be out of there in no time.
I better be.
Okay. Just gotta smash the lock.
Now the bid has reached 130,000.
Nope.
130,000. Jesus.
We are now at 140.
Nothing. Damn it.
Seriously, all these tools in here, and you don't have anything that can.
Takes us all the way to 160,000.
Gotta be something. Come on.
Hey, man, I'm starting to sweat bullets here.
Yeah, give me a sec.
160,000 euros in the room.
160? Ah, crowbar.
Bid makes 170,000.
Oof, we're getting into the hot zone.
We are now at 180,000 euros.
Almost to 200. Jesus Christ.
Bidding has now reached 190,000 euros.
All right, boys, I'm at the switch. You ready?
As I'll ever be, Victor.
Just a sec.
The gentleman's bid, 200,000 euros.
500,000. Let's put a show on the road here.
Thank you. We have 500,000 euros in the room. Does the gentleman wish to bid again?
Had me worried there for a minute, Victor. Thought I might have to kill you.
Okay. Let's ruin this asshole's evening.
Anyone else? We are going once.
Going twice.
Then I shall sell it for 500,000. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. The backup power will come on shortly.
It's gone! Sbarrate tutte le uscite! Nessuno deve lasciare nessuno! Move it! Get out of the way! Stop him! Hey! Stop that guy! Fermo! What are you doing? You letting him get away! You speak... Sparisci.
Fine.
Stay mad. Die mad, stay mad, asshole.
St. Dismas right here. You want to say hi?
Yeah, we really kicked the hornet's nest down here. Ballroom's locked down, security's scrambling.
Hey, Victor, where's our getaway?
Come to the driveway out front. Just follow the spotlights. I'll bring the car around.
No, don't jump that far. Oh boy. Stealth missions. Always fun. Let me actually do it then. This is gonna be fine. Whoops, a daisy. How are we doing here? All right. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to grab that, sweetie. I think it's probably more because, you know, with stupid Americans there, or, you know. I mean, if you had to do one single language in Europe, English would probably be the easiest one to make sure everybody understands you.
Okay, maybe we should have brought guns.
Whew, where am I even fucking going right now? The lingua franca of international crime. Oh, good, yes. It's true, it's fair, I understand, yeah.
Climb and get a good vantage point.
Merda, se riescono a svignarsela, non ce la faranno. Li troveremo e li riempiremo di buchi. Ma sappiamo cosa fare. Resta concentrato.
Shit, he's like coming right for me, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this guy is relentless. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Stop. Jump. Nathan.
Trovato nulla? Non ho trovato niente. Proviamolo.
Yeah, no. Literally just walking out being like, what the fuck? Oh.
Okay. Everything's fine. No one got a good look at me. Just gonna play cool. Stroll right on out of here.
You say and.
Oh. Scusi.
You're not supposed to be back here.
Well, neither are you. But I'll tell you what. I won't tell anyone if you don't.
You have something I want, and you're going to give it to me.
Really? Well, I'm flattered, but I'm afraid I'm spoken for. Oh, if you'll excuse me.
Well.
I'm not in the mood for games. Give me the crucifix.
Lady, you're lucky I'm a gentleman. Because if I weren't, I would...
You'd what?
All right, fine. Just remember, I didn't want to do this.
Let's see what you've got.
Yeah, honey, I think you're a little outclassed this time. Just gonna say.
Don't telegraph so much. Nice try.
I gave you that one. Freebie.
Pretty sure this woman can absolutely kick your ass. Like she is.
Now hand me the artifact.
Do you know how many artifacts I've collected over the years? You're gonna need to be more specific.
Let me see if I can clarify.
Oh, hey, that was a priceless antique that you just broke.
All right, look. I'm still a little jet-lagged. How about we just call it even?
Who will win?
Son of a...
Have you had enough? Or do you want to keep being a smartass?
You know, you're breaking a lot of expensive stuff in here. If you're not careful, they're gonna kick us out of here. All right, wait! It's in my back pocket.
Where is it?
Right there!
Whew. All right.
Alright, I'm at the car. Where the hell are you guys?
Just met your friend, Nadine Ross. She's lovely.
Yeah? Well, it's total chaos out here. They're trying to keep it contained, but everybody's freaking out. I don't want to rush you, but hurry the hell up. Nathan, where you at?
Good question. You?
By the ballroom. Look for this round sign thing. It's on the way.
Round sign thing. Check.
Good news is I got a gun. See you soon.
Oh, I almost thought he wasn't gonna make that. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. Round sign thing? Is this said round sign thing? Oh, that thing?
What are you doing? What's it look like? Oh, shit! Nathan! Catch! Wait, what?
The fuck? Really? Okay, sure. Yeah.
Shot, Nathan. Nice shooting. You all right?
Yeah, hanging in there.
But I'm bummed.
Can't get to you from here. You got a way down?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'll meet you at the driveway. Just head towards the ballroom.
All right, see you there.
Victor, I'm kind of stuck here. Any ideas?
Fastest way is through the ballroom.
You said the ballroom's locked out.
Yeah, well, now that they know it's you guys, they cleared the place out.
All right, ballroom it is. You get that, Nathan?
Yeah, got it.
Whew, almost thought he was gonna lose that one. Battle with gravity. I know, right? It's like, aren't you supposed to be stealthy right now? Aren't you supposed to be trying to hide?
Cos'è stato?
Yeah, come take a look. Just come take a look.
Non era niente.
Come take a look. A little closer. Like, oh, come the fuck on. Alright, fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We're just out here murdering people again. We're back to our old habits. A boys. That works. At least for this game, they actually, like, did stealth mechanics, you know? Well, there's two of them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, all they have to do is just walk away and then they're good, but they don't. They never do. They always have to try and be better at their jobs. And then I have little choice, apparently. I don't know why grabbing that ledge is apparently so difficult, but it is. Fucking what? And they just don't notice? Okay. That's real. I just dropped a guy on top of them. That's totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Definitely not suspicious at all. You know, I only just dropped a body on top of them. That's all. Okay. It was nothing. Must have been the wind. Right? Just around the corner and okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? That looks like that is a far way to drop. But we can do this.
Okay, almost to the ballroom. Nathan, I'm pinned down in here. I could use a hand.
On my way, Sam.
Where am I going? Oh, there's like a...
Oh, good.
Okay.
Laggiù! Ho sentito qualcosa! Andiamo a dare un'occhiata!
Damn it. No! Ah! Fuck. Well, I was so close. And then it wasn't. Oh. No. I could have done better. I could have done better.
All right, here we
Ooh. And now we're in the ballroom.
Christ, Nathan!
This man is the luckiest man alive.
I think I'm done with this auction, huh?
Oh yeah, me too.
Alright, boys, change your plan. Too many people trying to leave. The driveway's all jammed up.
What's our backup?
We are just ruining this fucking priceless house. This palazzo is gonna be friggin' destroyed. Oh my god, did you see all the damage that we're doing to the marble? This is fucking... Oh, that's bad. The fact that they want to kill us more than they want to save the house means that these rich people's priorities is very off. Do they just continue spawning? Is that just a thing? Or are they going to actually stop eventually? Like, am I going to kill them all? I am almost out of ammunition. I should probably... Okay. We're not playing around now, folks. That would have destroyed that woodwork. Boom. Chick, chick, boom. Whew. Bilimbusto. Good. I like that. I thought I saw... There it is. How does it say? Gotta give me a... How do I switch weapons? Oh, like that. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Sully, we're running out of time here.
Hold on, kid. Nearly there.
Ow. Will you stop running in front of me? Terrible NPC.
Almost there.
Unless you're driving a hearse, you better hurry.
Someone call for a limo.
Nathan, time to go!
Oh, hey. Oh, rolls, too.
Nice shot.
Get in the car. There. Alright. British makes sturdy-ass cars.
Okay. I hope I don't go to hell for this. Shit. What? It's empty.
What? Oh, you're such an asshole.
He's your brother. All right, skull and crossbones. Very good sign.
It's Avery's insignia. What is this? Hodie mecum eris in paradiso.
Today you will join me in paradise.
It's what Jesus said to Saint Dismas on the cross. Right. But what about these numbers here? What do you make of this?
Some kind of code. Or a phone number.
Come on. The dates. Huh? Look. 1659.
It's the year Avery was born.
1699.
Let me guess. The year he died.
Well, by most accounts, yeah, but it means we have date of birth, date of death, and paradise.
A grave.
Which means we're looking for Avery's grave.
You got
St.
there.
Dismas's Cathedral.
You got there.
Hasn't Rafe been
Takes him a little
scouring
bit of
that
time.
site for
Smartest
ages
people in the
already?
world, but it takes him some time.
The cathedral. See these symbols?
Yeah.
These are found on old Scottish gravestones. Right? Now, look at this. The layout of this place is really unusual. Here's the cathedral, but the graveyard is way over here.
Rafe's been focusing on the wrong area.
Exactly.
Guys, we're going to Scotland.
All right. Wait up. You do realize that Rafe knows you're coming.
Yeah, we can deal with that when we get there.
Look, that psycho would like nothing better than for you to show up.
When you
he's
get to
got
deal with
maybe
Elena.
a whole army to back him up.
Yeah, but he doesn't have this. The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
I thought this was about saving Sam.
It is. I mean, come on, it's both, right? We need the treasure so we can save Sam.
How is Elena cool with all this? Jesus, kid.
Look, it's just not that simple.
With all that you two have been through together,
She wouldn't understand this.
you are not giving her enough credit.
I can't take that chance.
Nathan, he's right. Things have changed. Rafe's involved now, and I can take this on my own, really.
Great. Well, thank you for your input, both of you. Excuse me. Hey. Hey, it's me, yeah. No, the reception's lousy.
Something on your mind, dear?
Look, I realize it couldn't have been easy. All those years away. And I'm sorry for what happened to you. But it's not his fault.
I never said that it was.
It took a long time for him to get out of this game.
You see a gun to his head? He chose this. Okay, he's meant for this life.
You really believe that?
Why are you here, Victor?
Because somebody's got to keep an eye out for him.
No, I'll just see you in a few more weeks.
Ooh.
Yeah. I will.
Spicy.
Okay. I love you too. Bye. Just told her that the job was going to take a little longer than expected, which is the truth. Right? So come on,
Yeah,
guys.
she's gonna fucking kill him.
Sam could still use our help.
Well, I do hear that the weather is particularly fine in Scotland this time of year.
No. Rafe's really going all in, isn't he?
Well, they're all concentrated around the cathedral, so that's good. Because we are going to have that graveyard all to ourselves. Sully.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're good to go here.
Yeah, they're just blowing up fucking cathedrals. That's
Come
fine.
in.
Yeah, well, unless you can find me an escalator, I think I'll pass.
All right. See you in a few.
Hey, Nate,
In a few.
Yeah.
just just bring me back something shiny, will you?
That's the plan.
No.
Let's go pay our respects to Captain Avery, huh?
All right, let's pull a save here. Auto saving, please wait. Oh, okay. Let's see where we're at. Doesn't say percentages. Right. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't give a percentage. The other ones did. Well, we're just hit chapter 8, so let's see what that is. Walkthrough, that's good enough. It'll at least show me everything. Chapter 8 out of 22. I do not think we are going to be able to do this in 2 days. Because I also think that probably should call it and actually get some sleep, because my allergies have been making it harder. I do have to go to work tomorrow. Well, I mean, I have to go to work every day this week, but I have to like physically go to work tomorrow is what I mean. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll call it. I'll be good. I'll call it. I will call it. We will quit the main menu, except we will quit the main. There you go. And you get there, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna say that's probably our stream for the day. It's 11:30 already. Probably a good time to call it, let's be honest. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for showing up, listening to my crazy rants. That's probably why we're behind, honestly. I had several rants, one in the beginning and then one in the middle. But yeah, for all of you who are new to the stream, you want to join our little community here, we've got a Discord link right here. Go ahead, type that into your browser, and you can join our Discord channel. We've also got my Twitter and Instagram right over there. I announce all my streams there as well. So, but yeah, we will continue with more of Uncharted 4: Thieves' End on Thursday night. Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm really bad at calling everything Eastern Standard Time, even though it's actually Daylight Time now. Try and remember that. And you notice that I changed that in my post because I'm going to try and remember that. I want to try and keep them separated. All I know is I just want them to stop. That's what I want. I want one time zone. We stick to it and we just stay there, all right? And I would prefer, personally, it to be daylight savings time because I would rather have more daylight in the middle of the day than at the beginning. I don't usually wake up in the morning, or if I do wake up in the morning, I really don't care if it's dark out. Because as it stands right now, in the middle of the winter, I wake up and it's dark, and I go to sleep. I wake up and it's dark, and then I come back from work and it's dark. So it doesn't really matter to me when the light is. It doesn't happen when I'm able to enjoy it. But whatever. Some people really like their mornings, I guess. Not me. I don't like mornings. I don't like anything about them. I don't like to wake up before 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Not p.m. God. Could not imagine being up that late. Being in bed that late, I guess is what I mean. Anyway. Thank you all for coming. I will see you all on Tuesday. Have a great couple of days. I'll look forward to playing some more Uncharted 4. I will not promise that we will finish because I do not think we will finish, and I will not try to finish. But yes, Thursday. Did I say something else? I meant Thursday. Thursday night. Today is Tuesday, right? I said Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean Thursday. On Thursday. Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we will continue with some more Uncharted 4. Until then, sleep well, everybody. Have a good couple of days, and I will see you later this week. Bye-bye.